you look around, we're not at the Holiday Inn. We're actually in Excelsior Medical. They've opened their facility up for a couple reasons. First of all is that to show you what the medical device industry really does. In a nutshell, the medical device industry has touched lives of everyone in uniform. And one of the reasons that I think that this is particularly compelling is I have friends who are alive today because of things that this industry makes.
In hospitals, nearly all patients that are admitted into the hospital will have a catheter placed. A catheter is a type of sterile tube that is inserted into the patient's vein that delivers life-saving medications and fluids. And because the catheter is an entry into the patient's body, it's extremely important to make sure that the entry point, or a needleless valve, is properly disinfected to make sure the bacteria or contaminants are not pushed in. Our Swab Cap family of products help clinicians keep the valves disinfected and protected. By just twisting a swab cap onto the top of the catheter, nurses can ensure that the patient's catheter is being protected.
So I developed Swab Cap 7 years ago now. It seems like ages ago. Another gentleman in our facility had the concept, the idea. It was kind of a sketch, a rough idea at the time, and I had the pleasure to be able to take that and turn that into the actual product. What's the material that it's going to be used at? How big is it going to be? How are we going to sterilize it? How is it going to deliver it? How do we know it's going to kill all the bacteria that it needs to? Work out all that stuff and bring it, figure out how we're going to make millions of these things a year, tens of millions a year, hopefully eventually hundreds of millions a year, and send those out so that they do the same thing every time.
My name is Kevin Callahan. I work here at Excelsior in the packaging department of manufacturing. I'm a former Marine. When I got out of the Marine Corps in June of 2012, I kind of hung out, caught up with some of the old friends, got back into some of the old routines, and then started looking for a job in November. And it wasn't as easy as I expected. I've transitioned quite well, quite succinctly, brought skill sets that I honed in the military with dealing with people and leading on a tactical level right onto the packaging floor. It's just exciting, it's fast. I definitely lucked out that I've landed with both feet on the ground, not only on a career path, but in an industry where there is room to grow.
We are looking for good people. And we're looking for the essence of what we want, right? It's not, you don't have to come fully baked to the table. And why are veterans really good candidates for the device industry? Because they actually get some amazing training when they're in the military. Regardless of the branch of military that they work in, they get great leadership training, they get great process training, they learn about management, they learn about working with others, and those are exactly the qualities that we need here at Excelsior Medical. Our gratitude to them shouldn't stop then either. Here at Excelsior Medical, we are very pleased to be part of this innovative effort with MVP to bring more veterans into the medical technology industry.